Hello everyone, today I'm going to demonstrate you a NIO's technical analysis so you can figure out what are the range level that NIO stock is right now and what are the potential scenarios that NIO stock can run in future. Let's start by checking for confluences due to the reason that they can be some unavoidable conditions. So let's start and think how we can illustrate this chart better. As you can see, I believe that there is a huge horizontal line that it can be drawn in this level right here. Okay, one more we can put it here, which almost much higher from the price that is right now, and we can calculate the price and it's 33%. It's enough high. And I would like to put one more horizontal line which can be exactly here. These conditions, as I said before, is unavailable due to the reason that they have already tested these levels. So this range that NIO's price is right now, it's much considerable for this stock. Thus, we can figure out if it can have some potentials to go in an uptrend or to go in a downtrend. So as we can see, in the last some months, the news price has already fallen almost 83%. It's about 900 days. Yeah, it's huge. It's something terrible for companies to have this big fall. Okay, 83%. Yeah, and it will go a little bit back in this previous time of news healthy. Okay, we can imagine that it's much lower than the price that, for example, was in 2021 and 2022. Okay, let's think about what can happen right now in NEO stock. Okay, and just zoom in time frame, because some seconds ago we was in the day time frame. Right now we are in the 1 hour time frame, and you can change it from this tool here. Okay, I would like to draw one more pattern, and it will be the parallel channel. Okay, since that maybe sometimes it's not so reliable as traders and investors believe, but in our scenario here it can be much important due to the reason that we can understand what we can expect in some days from this moment. Okay, so there is no excuse for someone who actually could not draw a pattern due to the reason that it's so easy. Thus, you can see that we have some levels here that this price has already touched. Okay, and it's much easier for us, not only for me, but also for a new trader to understand that we have a channel right now. Maybe it can be a downtrend or in an uptrend. For our example, as you can see, it's a downtrend. There is no problem. Okay, just illustrate a company's chart as better as you can, and it can be from experience that you can obtain of the days that you are in the stock market. Okay, let's scan hedging what we have right now. Okay, due to the reason that maybe it's a value trap, or it can be go higher and higher at these days due to the reason that news price has already jumped almost 21% and the last week. Okay, it's a huge uptrend through. So we have to put all of these informations in our mind and don't exceed it and believe more in a company because it's something could like us much better if we can compare with some others company. Okay, so this chart pattern is much considerable to understand the levels and the price, the potential price that company just can go. So as you can see, I have already drawn some resistance, support level. This one is resistance, much higher from the company chart, which is right now this support level. This is a main level that I draw for me. As I said, this level has already tested so many times, and I believe that its strength is have some strength in this price, maybe not here exactly, due to the reason that NIO's company has enough big volatility, and NIO's price can be fallen, for example, can be touched here and could done a fake breakdown and come back again okay. Just keep in your mind the range of this price that I have drawn it, and 2, 3 or 5% an uptrend to a downtrend. So show tolerance at these companies, and not only the companies but also in cryptocurrencies and the forex, of if it has something it has so high volatility as NIO. Thus we know that NIO's capital, NIO, as you can see here, market capitalization of NIO's company is not so high if you are going to compare this industrial with others like Tesla or Li Auto. Okay, so keep going, and right now I will show you the scenarios that I will waiting for this stock. As you can see, this stock price has done already a breakout at this level, and it's much considerable to us due to the reason that it can be mentioned as a good breakout and a good build-up for this company. Okay, so I'm glad to tell you that this could be a good entry for someone if you would like to go into NIO, but I would like to pay to be careful at this due to the reason that right now I just do a technical analysis. I'm not looking for a fundamental analysis. I'm not looking for the NIO's health, about the cash flow, the balance sheet, or something that can influence the stock price from the healthy of NIO's company. Okay, just for them chart and these levels that I drawn it to you. Okay, so furthermore, I can tell you that it can be a good breakout due to the reason that this channel, it's not only this channel that it has already broken. Okay, it's not only this blue, but also this price here, this main level that I think in your mind, and this stock just break out this level. So as you can understand, it's not something trivial and something linear. Okay, and I can inform you that it's substantially a good setup for companies that would like to go in an uptrend. Okay, so we can looking for two scenarios, and the one that I believe can happen is that the NIO's price can be come at these levels, can be come up again back and touch this main level and go back again in an uptrend on 5.94. Yeah, it's good potential scenario for an uptrend, but as you can see, the NIO's company has, as I told you before, has so many volatility. It's much higher than other companies, and if something like can happen in news, for example, the Tesla's news or something of a Leo news, maybe the indices the NIO's company belongs to, it can fluctuate the stock price much higher and much lower, so all of our levels can be break down or break out, and we could not imagine that something like that can happen. Okay, but the one scenario is that this stock price, as you say, can see here better, and I would like to zoom in, this price has already tested here. Okay, but I believe that it can be tested in one more time, but it can be not. Okay, it can be go up and test it some scenarios. For example, if you can see here, we have horizontal rise. It could be better if you draw here a horizontal line and not a rise, and it expect of a trader and for investor. So what you would like to open a trade for 1 hour, for 15 minutes, in 4 hours, if you would like to be a long-term trader or a short-term trader. Yeah, it's absolutely the way that somebody have in your mind the mentality and the mindset of someone's trader. Right now, I believe that it's a good breakout. NIO's stock has good potential to an uptrend if we are can based on these channels. Okay, but the other scenario is to come back again in case that this stock price can back again and break down. We can test this level, this blue one, it can be tested due to the reason that it has already not been tested again, and in the biggest time frame. Okay, just here, and we can believe that it can be a good for this stock to an uptrend. Okay, but also if in case that something like that can happen, it can be came back again at this level 3.80, and it's terrible scenario for this stock, because in the future this stock needs to come back at this level, and it's about 20%. It's difficult. We need some news, some expected earnings, or some growth of the company that can boost the stock price. Okay, so the first scenario is to come back here and to test some horizontal rise of short-term periods, and to come back again at this price, to test back some other levels here, and to go much higher as the news price is right now. And the second one is to come back again, test this level, or maybe this level, or lastly this level too. But I believe that is the last level that news price could test it, due to the reason that if we can go back in the time, we can absolutely figure out that the price can go much lower at 2.988, or much lower at 2.35. Yeah, it's terrible issues for this company, as I mentioned before. Yeah, but we can have it all on your mind, and taking into consideration all of the economy's news, which actually related to news company. Thank you very much. Please press like and subscribe in our channel to support us. Goodbye.